recently promoted me after my victory at Bataan.
Filoni at least has an idea of where the story will go from here, but what do you think? Let us know in the comments.
Dave Filoni, the showrunner of Ahsoka, talks about why Grand Admiral Thrawn is a more powerful foe than Force users. Timothy Zahn's 1991 book, Heir to the Empire, introduced us to Thrawn for the first time. Season 3 of the animated series Star Wars Rebels saw him make his way back into canon once more, setting the stage for his live-action debut as Ahsoka. He serves as both Ahsoka's principal enemy and the archetype for the antagonist of every live-action television show set in the early years of the New Republic. In an interview with Empire magazine, Filoni describes what makes Thrawn unique among other villains in the Star Wars universe. This is a significant difference because many of the other antagonists in the series, namely the live-action ones such as Emperor Palpatine, Darth Vader, and Kylo Ren, have primarily been Force users. Though he is not Force-sensitive like them, Thrawn is nonetheless a terrifying individual. Check out Filoni's remarks below. As Filoni points out in his remarks, Thrawn is a very strategic and analytical person. He is not content to merely use force or pure resolve to subdue or overwhelm his adversaries. He spends a great deal of time getting to know his adversaries, researching their background, way of life, philosophy, artwork, and other elements of their personality in order to identify their weak points and turn that information against them. Thrawn is even prepared to concede minor wins to his opponents, seeing these setbacks as necessary setbacks in the grand scheme of things. Thrawn's distinct strategy is on full display in Rebels Season 3, as he spends the majority of the show letting the Ghost Crew escape his control. Thrawn eventually locates and destroys the Rebel base on Atallan, and destroys the Rebel fleet that is preparing to attack the Empire, all thanks to the new knowledge he receives from each of their successes. This is Thrawn's repeated tactic in Ahsoka, when he keeps Ahsoka and her friends busy and accepts their victories while he and his men organize and carry out a successful escape from Peridea and return to the known galaxy. There are numerous clear similarities between the main war in the original and prequel trilogies, and the struggle that is developing between the New Republic and the Imperial Remnant in Ahsoka, The Mandalorian, and other Mandoverse programs. Given that Thrawn's power comes from his intellect, rather than the evil side of the Force, having him as the main antagonist is one of the most important ways that the conflict in the Mandoverse might feel different. Ahsoka was just the start of Thrawn's long-term plan, which will definitely and gradually come to pass over several series and the forthcoming Filoni-directed Star Wars film.